Jayson Marvin was hers, and she was his, wholly and completely. Without any sense of hesitation, Jayson closed the gap between their wanting lips. He needed to have her, and have her now. His lips spoke the language of a blind man, starved of his sight, needing to see the light. The delicate brush was chaste and romantic, but she yearned for more. Jayson and all that he was glorious. She needed him close, wanted everything he had to give, and then some. Isabel opened her mouth and met Jayson with a fiery passion that would have burned anyone else. They were like a match in a haystack, their fire quickly lighting everything else up. Their kiss was a passionate collision of who they were and the potential of who they could become. It was everything, from the dust of the dawn of time to the ashes of the world burnt up. Jayson's hands traced the familiar curves of her body, making her long to remain in his warm embrace forever. His hands slowed on her waist, steering her backward into the house. His lips tasted like milk and honey, a gentle contrast to the passion and fire of his tongue. His lips were Isabel's drug of choice, and he was her sole dealer. She wanted nothing more than to devour him and be devoured by him. The back of her knees hit the couch, and Isabel yielded, allowing herself to fall and have Jayson fall with her. She wouldn't have it any other way. Jayson's lips broke from her neck, placing warm and wet kisses on both of her cheeks before he started to kiss down her neck. Bolts of electricity shooting through her limbs, straight into her core. His lips were authoritative, and she couldn't stop the visceral reaction her body had to him. She was growing damp between her thighs merely at the thought of him doing more. His lips on her neck were addictive, somehow soft and gentle and demanding and rough, all at the same time. He reached a spot in her neck that had Isabel seeing stars and gasping for breath. His lips locked around the spot, sucking harshly, and then he used his tongue to smooth over the skin, sending waves of pleasure through her. Isabel found her hands in Jayson's hair, courting through his lovely, thick, blonde locks. His hair was the perfect length, not too long or too short. He was a bit sweaty from working on the farm, but Isabel didn't mind. Jayson was still the most delicious man on the face of the earth. His hands were traveling up her waist, trailing delicately along her sides. The action made goosebumps trail over her skin, making a gasp leave her lips. Bzzzt, bzzzt. Isabel sat up with a start, her heart racing. She needed to see somebody about these dreams she'd been having. It was becoming concerning now, the number of times she was having sex about her high school boyfriend, who she broke up with. It had to be her subconscious mind's way of telling her that she needed to deal with something. With what, she had no idea. She just hoped they'd stop soon, as it was starting to become concerning that she was looking forward to dreaming about him and their fictitious life together. "I don't want to be with Jayson Marvin," Isabel said aloud to herself in her bedroom, her bare walls ringing back her words to her. "I don't want to be with Jayson Marvin," Isabel repeated with more emphasis. "I don't," Isabel said firmly. It felt oddly like she was reminding herself of that fact more than anything.